sons, you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun? Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy?
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is November 15, 2022. It is 2:32 a.m. All right. So I have a lot of things to share with you. Let's go on Twitter. Okay. Black Twitter is trending.
You desired squirrel.
You see? They get distracted. Oh, Kiki Palmer is trending.
Smart master, and he made me this collar so that I may talk. Squirrel!
Very interesting. Alright, let's do the first tweet. Alright, so last night I saw this. I started listening to it, then I stopped and I said, you know what? Let me leave it for when I'm recording. So if I have something to say, I'll, save my opinion. So this is the kid who egged, what's his name? Egged Prince Charles. There it is. They're showing it. Let me read and then we'll listen to it. The legend who egged Charles tried to explain why he did it. Alright, so 1 minute and 30 seconds. So why did he go to this guy? Okay.
The reason why I don't believe in the monarchy is because I think that all people are equal, and therefore I don't think anyone's blood is any more special than others. And we're living in a cost of living crisis at the moment, where some people can't afford to heat
so why would you waste
their
an
homes
egg?
or to eat food, and you've got
Why
someone
would you
living
waste
in a
an
palace.
egg?
Well,
Well, why are you laughing? You
Piers,
wasted
did you
an
know
egg. Could
that
have fed
every
somebody.
day?
Does it?
Why would you throw an
So,
egg at a
Piers, did you know that
75-year-old
every
man?
day?
He's actually-
Doesn't Charles waste? What is it? They say something like when he goes either hunting or play something. His staff will be boiling a whole bunch of eggs when they think he's about to come home, and then when he doesn't come home, they throw all the eggs away or something like that. I don't know.
Charles likes, it was a particular dish he likes to eat when he goes out hunting, which is softly boiled eggs and Scotch whisky, waiting for him when he comes back. But of course they never know when he's coming back. So a good half an hour before he's due back, they start boiling up a batch of 20 eggs for 3 minutes exactly. And then if he hasn't arrived in those 3 minutes, they throw them away. And then if he hasn't arrived in those 3 minutes, they throw them away. Then they start another batch.
But let's listen.
His birthday today, I think he's 76 today,
Every
right?
day, the king has 5 eggs boiled for him.
Oh.
He picks one that's the consistency's right on, and then he throws away the other 4.
Oh, but this
That
is,
shows
look,
how
to be
out of touch
serious
our
for a
monarchy
moment.
is with
Look,
us today.
To be serious, isn't the guy being serious? Ah, so he knows about that, so he tried to change the subject. That's why, to be serious, he is being serious.
this is a man who lost his mother.
Oh
several
God,
months
how many times they gonna be blaming the Queen now? How many people lost a loved one during COVID? Even though Queenie was fast forward, but anyway.
ago, right? This is a man who's been...
And several months ago, people said that you couldn't protest against the monarchy because now wasn't the right time.
Answer my question.
Ah, he knows about that because I did one about it. Let's move it back a little bit. People could not protest. Yes, several months ago they were making a whole bunch, well, sometime last year, laws and rules that people cannot be protesting. Okay, he cut him off on that. Let's listen. Okay, I move it back slightly.
Several months ago, people said that you couldn't
hang on.
protest against the monarchy.
I'm finished there. Several months ago, right? This is a man who's been...
And several months ago, people said that you couldn't protest against the monarchy because now wasn't the right time.
Answer my question.
That's right, they did say
Why
that.
do you think that, regardless of anything to do with the monarchy, why would you think it's a decent thing to do to a man who's still grieving the loss of his mother?
Oh God, they're bringing the Queen
to
down.
just hurl eggs at him and his wife in the street? Why do you think that's a sensible thing to be doing?
So, a couple of months ago, when the Queen died, people said that now is not the time to protest against the monarchy. Every protest that's happened in this country over the last couple of months, people like you have disagreed with the methods, they've disagreed with the target, and I'm telling you now that there is no one who is a more worthy target for people in this country who are angry at the poverty that they're being forced to live in, whilst he gets to wear a crown of stolen jewels and live in a palace.
The problem is, though, mate, you
Wow, I would love to hear more of that. Oh, I didn't know he mentioned about the protest part. Okay, let me read some, but I'll move on. I just wanted you guys to...
the reason why I don't...
All right, to hear him. Okay, he did, and money was raised for his legal issues. Oh, who is that? A whole bunch of accounts that I muted. Let's see what they say here. Okay, does he have a GoFund account? Why will I mute that? Jodiva. Why did I never mute Jodiva? What? Add or remove Jodiva? I didn't do that. No wonder why I haven't come across her tweet. Who is that? Jodiva again. I never unmute her. I never mute her. What in the name? Oh my God, I think Twitter's doing that. Oh my Lord. I never muted Jodiva. What in the name? She's one of the squaddies. Luckily, I decided to check. Okay, from now on, when I see things that I mute, I'm gonna have to go back. Oh my Lord! I'll text her. I'll send her a message so she could. Well, if they mute her, well, I'll write something to say that. You know what? While I'm at it, all right, I'm done with it. Now that is how many other people did I mute? What? Oh, look at this. They did it again. I never muted her. I just unmuted her. Mute, black, unfollow. Let's click on it. I never muted Jodiva. What in the name? Okay, so it shows mute. Okay, I didn't mute her. Let's go back to the thing, see if it shows mute again. Yeah. What in the name? It keeps on going back to mute. Okay. Now I mute. Mute it. Now let's do unmute. Okay, let's see if I go back. Let me go back again. Oh my God, they keep on putting it for me to mute her. All right, let me write something. She may not even see me. Let's see here. Oh my God. So they did that on purpose. Some squatters were saying they're not seeing each other's thing. So I think it's Twitter is muting certain people. I don't know if anyone haven't seen Joe Diva. Right now it's 7 minutes, so I'm gonna fast forward when I was typing. What in the name? What? Okay, mute. Okay, so they probably did it in a way where, look at this. I haven't seen some of her tweets in a while. Okay, let me open up. Yeah, 4 hours ago. Let me retweet that and see what happened. Let's see here. Okay, I'm done with what's his name, that video that I was showing you. I'm shocked that I see my was it Joe Diva was mute. Okay, how did Harry and Meghan post a Veterans Day salute, and why did the American let Harry visit the Pearl Harbor Memorial? Do they think he's still representing the UK? Did he have a Netflix school with him? Where was Meghan? They're disrespecting our British royal family. His Majesty the King must remove their titles. Oh, is that what they're saying now? That was like 4 hours ago. What? And then I was shocked that I see Joe Diva was black. Luckily, I was curious to see why, because I wanted to read the comment. Now I'm not going back to it. Okay, there's no comment on that. Is there somebody that I mute? No. Okay. UK Kingdom, the world doesn't revolve around your monarchy. Harry and Meghan are not taxpayers funded and live in a free country, therefore they are free to earn a living. And guess what? Not only they live in a free country, we're still fighting. Look how the midterm election went. Alright, so I'm going to the next tweet. It has to do with Camilla. I have a couple tweets regarding Camilla and Charles. Oh, they removed that? This page doesn't exist. Oh my God, they're removing people. What? Are they? Okay. What the hell? Okay, next tweet. If this is the rejuvenate face from India, I beg to request a refund on behalf of the British taxpayer. Sussex squad, abolish the monarchy, not my king. Yeah, a couple weeks ago, did I talk about it? I don't know. I know I came across a couple tweets about her, and some people have mentioned it on my comment section, so I don't know if I really did much of a video or share some of the tweets with you. So I was aware that she went to India. Alright. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna say anything. Let me just read the comments. Okay, no fixing possible for horseface Camilla. Maybe she only rejuvenated the part that keeps Charlie addicted. Oh my God, I'm not saying what I'm thinking. How can they look at a mirror her? Laville, sewage and sigh. I was them, I will break all mirrors in my house. There's the laugh 100. Okay, next tweet. Still about Camilla. If India can't rejuvenate you, you can't be rejuvenated. Maybe she went there for something internal. There's probably a kid in India walking around with a missing kidney. Oh my Lord, that's what I was thinking. Let me go in there. There's 4 comments. That's what I was thinking. LOL will not surprise me. Let's go back out. Okay. When all else fails, try this. Leather new. There's a parody of Levine. They just wanted to dry her out a bit. Oh my God. Yeah, that's true. My people, Indian folks, can only massage so much herbs and oils into that hatchet face. Some things, like being evil inside, aging due to smoking and drinking like crazy, well, good luck. Alright, please, I don't believe that rejuvenating story for a second. Homila, the name, Homila still looks the same. That was a smoking screen for something else. OMG, Homila. Okay, you know it. There's all those emojis. They should do a sense instead. I wonder if KP leaked that trip, and that's the reason we have unseasoned KKK pics today. Oh my God. Yeah. Alright, so now I'm moving to Charles. Okay, Charles wanted to be more popular than his mother, the monarch. He wanted to be more popular than his wife. He wants to be more than his children. He wants to be more popular than his grandchildren. Think about this for a minute. Alright, Charles always wanted to be the center of attention. He's full of envy, like his pegging sons, William. And the thing is that I've said this so many times. If you're doing shitty stuff, All right, why would you want to be like center of attention? Because spotlight also bring imperfection, not just the perfect thing, whatever you want them to see, but it will capture other things you don't want people to see. Okay, this is so true. He passed it down to Will. The only reason Camilla gets by is she doesn't mix with and lives separately. Will is certainly his father's son, but jealousy is a bitch. It never went. And Camilla knows how this game is played. But anyway, she played the game. She's there, but it's really sad to see if anybody did go under the bus because of her own doing. Charles has psychological issue due to parental emotional neglect. He had a long-term affair with Camilla, who is the image of his loving nanny. Yeah, how the hell did he come across her? Of all people. But anyway, okay, people do have a tendency of mating with those that remind them of their parents. Okay, that doesn't look like the queen, but then again, the queen did not raise him, it was the nanny. Okay, people have said same about Harry and Meghan. It just means Charles and Harry want the compassion, support, care, and love they left from those they had good experiences with. I see Chuck as narcissistic. Okay. But anyway, what could it be? Oh, I know, insecurity. Alright, for some, if the digit doesn't seem to measure up to their idea of what it should, they develop a lifelong obsession with showing they are, quote, all that, quote, or just better than others. Remember what Stormy once identified, and another guy who wants the spotlight on them all the time. Let me read what's on the screen and then that's it. Alright, extremely insecure trouble man, a cheater, absent father, indifferent grandfather. He is a very insecure snowflakes. Pity man, self-pity, that who Charles really. Okay, there's a laugh. And all he is gonna get from this is flap, flap, and flap. Okay, me. He is selfish, vile man. Okay, next tweet. Charles again. I have one more on Charles. Okay, there's the laugh. The royalists are the funniest, so Harry should quit Netflix to support who? Charles, the same Charles who hurt his mother, who hates his wife, who stripped him of security, who probably never held Archie or touched Lily. This Charles at Den Button. Oh, this is what he wrote? Okay. After watching series 5 of The Crown, then most of them, okay, I don't know if he specifically said that, but then many of them said they're not gonna watch Netflix. So he's admitting he watched Netflix. The Crown. Yeah, that's what I mean. Some of them claim they're not gonna watch The Crown or they're gonna unsubscribe or whatever. Alright, let's read what he said. After watching series 5 of The Crown, Hollywood hypocrite Prince Harry must now quit Netflix. What? Okay, I need to go back and watch because like I've said in some other videos, which I still haven't go back, I had the time to watch, but I keep falling asleep. Alright, my new at Melon Line column is the resignation letter he should send its CEO Ted Sarandos if he has a scrap of morality left. Oh please, nobody in the UK or no royalist should ever talk about morals. Morals is something that they can give you. Okay, Harry has moral. My goodness. Then Wooten, after watching The Crown, Prince Harry must quit Netflix. They really want to control everything Harry does. Oh, he's talking? Alright, let's see here. Honestly, The Crown was pretty kind in the way it portrayed Charles and Camilla. They are terrible people who did terrible things, but the show made them somewhat sympathetic characters when they really didn't deserve that. It's at least some of the things that I've seen. Why are they so upset? They should have just shut their mouth. Okay, 2020 then Wooten, quote, Netflix are simply presenting the reality of that marriage. Oh, so now we have a video of him saying it. Okay, a lot of people were either quoting him or something like that.
And we are learning so much more about that marriage thanks to our obsession with the new Netflix series of The Crown, which Prince Charles has complained via friends is trolling on a Hollywood budget. Here's the issue though. Prince Charles. You treated Princess Diana like a piece of dirt when you were married to her, sir. And Netflix are simply presenting the reality of that marriage and what a 19-year-old...
So, what happened now from 2020 to now? Wow, that is exactly true. My goodness, these people just go along where the wind is. Wow.
Who was thrust into the international spotlight and then delivered an eating disorder partly because of her husband's constant philandering with a certain Camilla Parker Bowles. Dawn Neeson joins me now. Dawn, look, this is a devastating...
When you listen to these royalists, you shaking your head, you're like, what the hell? What happened to them? Wow.
portrayal for Prince Charles. I can understand why he hates it, but at the end of the day, I think it's totally ridiculous for Prince Charles to slam the producers of The Crown and to slam Netflix, because in fact Diana talked about what went on in her marriage and they are simply portraying the truth of that.
Oh, I would love to hear what she had to say. So that was it. All right, for some of you who might be upset about me stopping in between, I have to, okay? Could them wouldn't look any more desperate for attention? I think that's what's going on right now. Because if he's saying this back then, and now he's saying whatever the quote said here, right here, it's like two different people, okay? I almost feel sorry for Woodwood. That's the first time I come across this name, Woodwood. His squalling is getting more and more desperate. Poor Woodwood. Why? He has a short memory. So there's another quote from him. Can believe Prince Charles' mate and staff are mourning about the crown. What was Netflix meant to do? Pretend he wasn't a horrible husband to Princess Diana, who treated a naive 20-year-old like dirt before cheating on her consistently and braising with Camilla. That happened. Alright, let me read what's on the screen and then that's it. Dan Wharton has no clue what he is talking about, as if he lived Harry's life. So Harry then quit for season 1 through 4. He should now quit about the story he then and his tabloid haters wrote about Diana. Okay, shouldn't he be sending that to Chuck? Won't end the pedo. Alright, then Wooten needs to pay his attention to his best friend, the taxpayers funded prince of pegging instead of Harry and Meghan. And why can't they concentrate on King's sanitary napkin and his queen floozy? They are, after all, the relevant royals. There's the thinking face. Such a joke, the morally bankrupt Dan Wooten talking about morality, but he's only trying to get clicks for his article. I know, the morality should never come out of any of the those royalists or anyone who writes tabloid for the UK. Next tweet. Okay, this one is about Charles and it's a threat from Royal Sutter. Amidst his 74th birthday celebration, King Charles found time to write to the House of Lords to request that Princess Anne and Prince Edward be added to the Councilors of State, bringing the total up to 7, including Princes William, Harry, Andrew, Princess Beatrice, and Queen Consort Camilla. The Queen had 4. The 4 was Harry, William, Charles, and who was the Andrew. Andrew was the 4th one. So now he's adding more. Oh my goodness. Okay, the expectation is that with a pool of 7 councillors, King Charles will be able to tap 2 as his stand ends without having to rely on the 3 non-working royals, that is Prince Harry, Prince Andrew, and Princess Beatrice. Not sure how the actual legislation will be revised to reflect this. They probably gonna sort of said no, they're gonna have to remove some people, and then that's where the domino effect of things gonna start happening. I think that's what it is. So he's saying here, he wants to add. Remember, but if this is true, and I'm pretty sure also is right about that. All right. So this is where things gonna start happening, because those people are his buddies. He sent the thing here. He added more people. Now they're probably gonna say you can't have too many people. Only 4. Okay. So now they're gonna start remove Harry, Beatrice, Andrew. Okay, so that's what I think. Or maybe they'll leave Beatrice there. Okay, so they'll remove maybe Beatrice and Harry, And then from there, because he's not working royal, because they remove him from being, how do you call this, from being councilors of state, all right, now they're going to start saying, now remove the titles. Okay, that's what's going to happen, I think. All right, so that's probably the beginning of things. All right, they went around, okay, so he could say it wasn't him. All this, so he could say it wasn't him. That's the way I see it. Okay, it'll be interesting to see how the House of Lords gets creative with the wording of the 1937 Regency Act, but all in all, this feels like a reasonable short-term solution that avoids disturbing precedent. King Charles' message shared with the House of Lords will have Princess Anne and Prince Edward added as councillors via an amendment to the Regency Act of 1937 and 1953. They were replaced as a councillor when William and Harry, who are higher in line of succession, reach adulthood. Okay, because they have to be at legal age. Okay, the Lord Chamberlain, my lords, I have the honor to present you, Lordship, a message from His Majesty the King, signed by his own hand. The message is as follows. Quote, to ensure continual efficiency of public business when I am unavailable, such as while I'm undertaking official duties overseas, I confirm that I will be most content, should Parliament see fit, for the number of people who may be called upon to act as Councillor of State under the term of the Regency Act 1937 to 1953 to be increased to include my sister and brother, the Princess Royal and the Earl of Wessex. Okay, is there more to that? For both of whom have previously undertake this role. So he's saying because they have done this before, so let's put them in. And then from there on, House of Lords probably gonna say we can't add too many people to the list. Okay, so now we need to remove some of them, and then some of them will be Beatrice and Harry. And the other thing that I see on his statement now that I'm editing this video is that why is he breaking something that wasn't broken before? Why doesn't he follow what the Queen have done? Okay, the Queen have shared some of the responsibilities to, his to her kids and her husband and stuff like that. It seems like Charles wants to do everything. There's I don't know if that video is out yet of someone he took, what was it? He took a role of something else I think that Harry used to do. Okay, so he's doing all of this, taking all of those positions when all he needs to do is just direct people. Okay, why does he need to add more people? And his reasoning is when he's overseas, he doesn't have to do all those traveling. Okay, so some of the traveling could be directed to someone else. Okay, another working royal. So that's what I'm saying here. All right. Okay, message from King Charles III to the House of Lords requesting 2 additional councillors of state be created via an amendment to the Regency Act 1937-53. These are to be the Earl of Wessex and the Princess Royal, both of whom have previously served as Councillor Regency Act. Let me bookmark this. Okay, I'll come back to that. Weird how this never came up when the Queen, Prince Philip and Charles were the only working royals back in 2014. Harry was aboard and William was work shy, yet nobody thought about the councils. I wonder why it's becoming a topic now. Not much has changed. Like I said, it's the starting, where if House of Lords said no, they cannot add any more, they need to remove some in order to have at least 4, I think. Alright, so they're gonna remove Harry and Beatrice. And then from there, the topic of removing titles is gonna start. Okay, when Charles came up with plans for slimming down monarchy, I'm not sure he thought this part through. He can kick the can for now, but the issue gets worse if William ultimately takes the throne before his kids are adult. Okay, let's see here. Okay, it's a salvating conundrum. Archie and Lilibet will be eligible to be Council of State within 20 years. I imagine discussion being held on how to prevent that without legislation. Yeah, there it is. Other people see that. Legal interference in the line of succession is something they want to avoid at all costs. Alright, yes, but the councillors are the first 4 in line, plus the monarch's spouse. Okay, the first four of legal age. I read into that. I have some videos about that. Okay, as 6 and 7 in line, something tragic will have happened to Archie and Lily to be considered. Okay, thank you for clarifying. Okay, futures. The job is so unserious that it can be done without any qualification or training. Has no ethical code of conduct, constraints, example Prince Andrew, and exists solely for the benefit of the maintaining a royal hierarchy. They might as well expand it to every living Windsor. And the thing is that, because what's the brother, Andrew, he wants to get back into working royal. Okay, he's been asking that since his mom was alive, and this is why when they were doing Prince Philip memorial, they were doing something for Prince Philip, and she had him walk her down the aisle. People were calling foul, and then you have the priest, Archbishop, went on TV trying to defend him. I was like, what the hell? Sit your ass down. This is someone, a pedophile. You're trying to make excuses for him. All right, they have another decade of headache. There's this. Okay, it's them problem. Definitely. We don't care who they add in or take out. It will not make an ounce difference to the lives of the people of the United Kingdom. Okay, guess the jab still don't know what the heck that is. It's too much for him. Oh, he knows his time is up. If he does think his time is up, it's because of his own doing. If he just mind his own business, do whatever he's been doing where people didn't bother him, just keep doing what he was doing. But he's into everybody's business and he wants to take every position, so he's gonna drive himself crazy and people's gonna reject him. And I think many have already rejected him. I think it's the part where trying to bring in discussion. Okay, how to remove Harry's title, that's all it is. So they circumnavigate around it. All right, so they probably have their people and parliament to bring that topic up. That's all. All right, next tweet is about Princess Diana. All right, remembering Diana of Hearts today. This is one of my favorite pictures. She was so genuine and would have been a fantastic grandma to Archie and Littlebit. That when I saw this, that was the first time I came across that. Is that from The Crown? No, that's really is because they did such a good job with the actress playing her. For a minute, I thought that was the actress. All right, Diana was amazing with children. That was her job and passion before she met Chuck. But since she's no longer with us, I'm so glad that Harry, Archie, and Lily have Grandma Doria, who is already filling them with love and wisdom and some yoga moves. Okay, fantastic picture. Thank you for sharing. Okay, the People's Princess, memory eternal to her. Queen of Hearts. Notice the ease on that child's face with Diana. So comfortable, children knows. That is true. Yes. Yeah. That is true. That is true. Yeah, I forgot that she was a kindergarten teacher. Or she worked with kids. And she also did, was it nannying for American family? All right, next tweet, that's Prince Harry. All right, Prince Harry is his mother's son, a very nice, courteous, and respectful human being. All right, this is a screenshot from People magazine. Quote, he kind of approached us, end quote. Then Canover, who was also touring the USS Arizona with his family on Friday, tells People. All right, quote, I move out of his way because he's royalty. I figure I'll let him do his thing. He basically gave me a greeting, end quote. Conover 23 explains, quote, he was very respectful and courteous and nice. I move out of his way and he kind of patted me on the back and said, quote, you're all good, mate, end quote. It was a simple interaction, but he was very nice and courteous and respectful. Yep. That was nice. Oh, there's no comment. How come? Show additional reply. Is there any? Okay, alright. So, next tweet. I don't know. I did the tweet to alert some squaddies about Jodiva. They purposely, I think Twitter did that from their end. Alright, later I'll try to see if I could see Jodiva's tweet. Okay, they said what they said. The most research and most interesting, and that's that. Won't God do it? Okay, what is that? Mega blow, Meghan Markle news. King Charles dealt birthday blow with Prince Harry and Meg dubbed more influential months into reign. Okay. However, research conducted by Financial World, which analyzed global Google search, TikTok views, and Instagram hashtags, shows that the Sussexes are both more influential than King Charles. I mean, they don't need to even do a research on that. We know that. Okay, Meghan Markle, who left her official royal role in 2020, is the second most Google royal of all, being searched 4.5 million times per month around the world, whilst Prince Harry rakes in 1.4 million Google searches. Okay, King Charles, who has been ranked all the way down and 7th, only achieved 1.1 million average monthly search. Okay, I knew number one wasn't Bill or Kathy, or that would be the headline. Queen Elizabeth was number one and Queen Meghan is number two. Okay, and boom. And I doubted Queen Elizabeth was number one because there's nothing to search about her. Unless if you know, doing some sort of research about something, maybe, but there was really nothing significant to, I mean, after she passed, that might be something different, but when she was alive, there's no way. All right, and boom, there's a loving eye. That's right. Okay, HRH. Don't tell Charles he's going to blow up PD King. All right, next tweet. So now I'm moving into Meghan. Okay, I have the rest of the tweets are Meghan, and then I have one of the squad prayers. All right, Remembrance Day 2019. Meghan's pictures taken by 4 different photographers. Very interesting. There's that. Getty's image. That's right. Chris Jackson. Oh, I didn't read the name. Samir Hussain. 4 different photographers. Okay. What was that? Max Mumbley and Digo. Mark Cuthbert. Very interesting. And they all look good. Okay. Let's see here. Same event, KKK pictures taken by 4 different photographers. Notice that even with heavy filters, she still looked 10 years older than Meghan. Let's see here. Wow, the squad be doing some stuff. Okay, Carway Tang. All right, Getty's image. Okay, Max Number. That's another. Okay, Indigo. This one of those people up there. Same. Samir Hussain. Oh, probably the same photographers that were mentioned up there. Sopa images. Okay, Getty's images. Okay. Okay, when I saw this, I didn't look into all of that. Okay, was that when Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, trying to be 50% less but still shine? That's the shade. The other tried 50% less, and that's the outcome. I was focusing mostly on that one. Okay, I didn't even see they had. She posted something about Kate on the other one. Wow, and the 50% less that I was talking about was the more recent image that they put on the one of those, I think, Mirror tabloid. Okay, when I'm editing, I'll look for a screenshot. All that scheming, lying, and plotting against Meghan is showing on their faces, not aging well. There's the laugh. Okay, folks, it's either you have it or you don't. This queen has it. All right, talking about Meghan. Okay, let's see here. Yes. She looks gorgeous and all 4, but these pics make me sad because that's when she was so unhappy at that time. Meghan is a beauty, whatever angle the photo was taken. Okay, gorgeous. There's a heart, gifted and favored. So fresh and sweet. I remember one of the pirates said that Meghan was showing off with her minimalist makeup or something to that effect. Like I said, she was trying to be 50% less of herself. She still shine. Alright, whatever's on the screen. Okay, so refreshed and sweet. I remember one of the, okay, that's the one I just read. Princess Meghan. Okay, flawless, beautiful, and all 4. Alright, she looks, okay, what is it? The F good. Alright, she looked the F good, beautiful. Next tweet, again, about Meghan. And I think most of those response didn't even see this one because I had to click inside to see her pictures. Next tweet. Okay, there's this. As we are memorializing our favorite Twitter moments, Prince Harry and Meghan announcing that they are leaving the royal family was undefeated. All right, that was January 8, 2020. Wow. So somebody retweeting that. Meghan and Harry leaving that dusty palace. It's a GIF. There's no music. All right, there's the laugh. While still trying to profit off the title. This is a hater coming here. Okay, example of her trying to profit. Organization have a right to want to work with them. Why is that a problem? What is it? I'll put the Mark Cuban video clip that I have where, you know, he doesn't mind. He wished to work with Harry and Meghan. Anything that they want. They'll cater anything around them, for them, with them, and around them to work with Harry and Meghan. Alright? So he called them the young Obamas. So that's the clip.
Harry and Meghan are incredibly marketable. I'd call them the new young Obamas. They're going to make an ungodly amount of money. And you know what? They literally could become billionaires over the next 20 years. If either of them came on Shark Tank, I wouldn't even wait for them to pitch. I wouldn't even wait for them to pitch. I'd be like, I'm in, whatever you want, yes, because they are so marketable. It'll be so easy to develop products and projects for them, with them, and around them. It'd be, yes. Can you hook it up?
Thanks for making my day. There's the laugh, poof, hollowing. Irregardless, if they take their titles away, the world minus Salty Island will call them Prince, Princess, Duke, and Duchess, King and Queens, whatever and whoever we choose, and there is nothing you can do about it. Alright, Meghan knew exactly what she was getting into. Oh God, like she said, she knew it wasn't gonna be easy, but she thought they would be fair.
I never thought that this would be easy, but I thought it would be fair. And that's the part that's really hard to reckon.
Okay, look how far they're going out of their way. Okay, they're living in the US. Look how far out of the way. Since they left, the UK is still talking about them. And yet, Harry and Meghan never said a thing about them since, well, besides the Oprah interview when they were making their clarification. Alright, they don't talk about them. Alright, Meghan knew exactly what she was getting into, and a strict aristocratic family. No, but I never knew they were like that until I started looking deeper into them to see how stupid they are. I never knew they were that kind of pettiness in them. Okay, she was never going to be queen. She knew that. She knew that. Why are you putting this nonsense here? Let me just read what the comment says. Okay, no, she didn't know that she would be abused on a daily. Told to be 50% less.
That it would be best if she could be 50% less than she was.
Wow.
That was the quote. If she could be 50% less. And I remember hearing that in 2018 and said specifically to her, I don't know how you're going to survive being half of yourself.
And left unsupported. It's supposed to be a family.
For me, it's an added member of the family. It's another team player as part of the bigger team. And
yet, it's nothing but a toxic circus. What's with your quote? She was never going to be queen or first in line bullshit. Hysterical. Why is still calling herself Duchess? Because it's part of her title. Okay, due to her husband. Wow. Let's see here. Okay, she's not calling herself Duchess. Is she the Duchess of Sussex? It's her freaking name. Why do you care? Okay, that's taking so long. What's taking so long? Okay, the thing that I just read about Charles, the thing that he just sent to, what is it, House of Lord, is to start the talking of that. Alright? Because he doesn't want to be the one who bring it, so he could have another excuse. Oh, alright. His excuse now will be if House of Lord said to remove some of the name, alright, and they could only have 4. So his excuse will be it wasn't him who brought it up, okay? And the other excuse, other royals are doing it. So that's the plan that's going on here. Okay, booger off. And I'm not conservative, but you are offensive. Okay, Harry is prissy and she seemed huge compared to him. Okay, I don't know. Alright, Harry is so cute and his man. Yeah, they're really making Harry look like a wimp, like one of the during the Queen's death. One of those guys who were talking about how lazy the royals are, and one of the things he said in one of his video is that Harry is a man who did tours in Afghanistan. He was a military man. So some of the things that the royalists are saying about him make him look like he's a wimp. I'm paraphrasing. Hopefully I could find the clip so I could put it. Okay, after this, that's it. I'm American and was an American infantryman. He was part of our Apache air support out of Forward Operation Base. I think that's what it stands for. Shank. He flew in the same area. Extortion 17 got shot down. I give zero shit about the monarchy, but Harry did his job and did it well. Okay, and the thing is that you see how dangerous I don't have a video of him saying it, but I think I come across something that says that, either him or I read about it, where he used himself as a, being in the air to distract, okay, to distract the enemy while the people on the ground, his team on the ground, were doing his thing. All right, so that's how he was so selfless about him joining the army and being a Apache helicopter. Okay, I personally served with Harry in Afghanistan 2012-2013 and think he's a top block. He's done amazing things with the Invictus games, supporting wounded and injured soldiers, so we need to do the same for him. Alright, get behind him when he needs our country and back him in whatever he chooses. These are some good respectable people. They know him very well. And this is where he sort of feel like, okay, I'm learning something. I understand my position. Okay, spoke to two who served with him. They admire and like them. Alright, I work with some of Harry's Apache instructors in my previous life, and they all had such marvelous things to say about him. Alright, I remember reading this in one of my videos. Alright, so that's it. Next tweet. Alright, I thought that was about that was about Meghan. And then, okay, yes, that was about Meghan, and some of the comments brought in Harry's thing, okay, making Harry look like a wimp. Next tweet about Meghan. Seeing the Rangers have a meltdown because of certain pictures remind me of the time they accused photographers of photoshopping Meghan because they couldn't believe she was glowing without jewelries on. The truth is that you don't need anything else when your face alone does all the work. That is true. That is true. Yeah, look at her, looking all gorgeous and stuff. Without any jewelry, trying to be 50% less. She still killed it. And they're still upset about, oh my God. This, like some of the comment I read, this is a sickness. Alright, they intentionally Photoshop her pictures to feel better about themselves. One even drew deformed drawings as a hobby to calm her jealousy and nerves. I hope they never find peace. Okay. Look, even on this, she looks good. Okay, so true. A recent example is the jury choices won by Kate and Meghan at the Queen's funeral. In my opinion, Kate's bold jewelry detracted from her appearance, while Meghan's simple pair of earrings, a gift from the Queen, enhanced her beauty. Yep, her face card star never declined. Princess Meghan is so beautiful. She's enough, no need for bling. That's right. Let's see here. They accuse her of having a happy lip. There's a rolling eye. Just say your fave looks dry. Okay. Meghan on Bondi Beach 2018. A natural beauty. Too lovely to Photoshop. Okay. So this is someone who was in the crowd. Wow. And there's that. There's a loving eye. This is still my favorite picture of her. Well said. Duchess Meghan is extremely beautiful. There's this. Why do people hate this woman so much? I don't get it. You know, they're paying them to say negative things, but still, they can't. The internet can't seem to go along with them. It's probably, maybe, at least I'll say, maybe 4 people who's doing that and making it seem like it's the entire internet. Alright, they deny her royal jewelry and she was like, I don't need them. Okay, Meghan eats well and moisturizes, no starving herself or any of that like Kate does. Meghan has been upfront in her blog about balancing her diet and putting in the work to take care of herself. Kate ruined her athletic college bod. I know, I thought I was the only one who said that. who saw that. I've said this before. When she first met, well, I'm sure people have eyes to see that as well. She had a very good athletic body. I don't know what went wrong. They just drained stuff out of her. I don't know. She could still wing it, go to the gym. I need to get myself back in the gym. Okay? Kate ruined her athletic college bod, said because she genuinely had good muscle tone. Yes! Okay, not only eat well, her heart and pure to other individual heart is full on hatred and evil thoughts. That this is something nobody can help her but herself. Okay, Meghan made Catherine cry, my hide. Alright, baby Kate Jane indeed hustling for a pegalicious prince sure don't look easy. Oh my lord. Okay, 10, no, more than 20. Let me see. The tweet is deleted. Okay, I thought it was something that I mute. I was gonna unmute it to see what happened. Now when I see mute, I need to check it to see if it's somebody that I muted. Alright, so this is the squad who's getting ready for archetype. Okay. It's Monday. I need to know who among you are still brave enough to put their clown makeup on. Okay, I'm taking guesses for tomorrow's guest for archetype with Meghan. Alright, so let's see here. I don't know if there's a music. Nope, yep, there is a. I'm probably gonna get black for the music. Alright, it's just clowning, guessing who's gonna be on the podcast. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. Okay, for the love of all things holy, can you guys please try and be realistic? Alright, guys, it's Britney, bitch. Okay, Beyonce, I know this is my only answer. I already knew. You never know. It might be Michelle Obama, because I see her making a lot of round of interviews. Alright, Hillary Clinton. Okay, has to be Queen Beyonce. Think Beyonce will be on final episode and this series. I think you guys need to wake up and stop dreaming. Okay, what did they say here? Account owner, so this person black. Gabrielle Union, this is a great guess. Who's that? Okay, Gabrielle Union. Alright, hoping for Cardi B. Amanda Seals will be the next guest on Archetypes. She was with Mandana last week. Who? Amanda Seals. Okay, I think there were some pictures I saw on IG. Alright, so I'm doing the prayer now, and this is my last tweet. So I just came across a tweet and I thought I'd share it with you. Okay, right now I'm uploading something onto YouTube. This tweet I just came across and I was just thinking, see, I don't even follow Britney Spears, but I've spoke about her many times on my podcast, on my channel, when she was dealing, well, she's still going through some stuff legally with her family and all of that in terms of business aspect. Okay, she's still going through that, but I don't follow her. It's not everybody that I follow. So what's good with the squad is that we have so many diverse group of people within that community where they have so many different interests and they follow all sort of people. Look at it. She brought this quote in that Britney Spears have quoted Meghan. Britney posting a quote from Meghan, OMG. All right, you're allowed to set a boundary. You're allowed to be clear. It does not make you demanding and it does not make you difficult. Meghan Markle. All right, so let's read some of the comments. That was on Instagram. Okay, Archetype Tuesday. Can you imagine that? She's on Archetype on Tuesday. Can you imagine that? Wow. Okay, there's a heart, love, the Queen. Alright, so that was it. And when I saw it, I just saw it, and I just finished record the first part, and I'm just gonna add it together. I saw it and I thought I'd share it with you. Alright, so that's it. Okay, prayer for Has, Meg, Archie, and Lily. Lord, thank you for your promises as we start a new week. Be with Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, Diana, and Miss Doria, and their supporters. Please bless, protect, and strengthen Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, Diana, and Miss Doria. Upload them with your righteous right hand. Deliver them from all evil. In Jesus' name, amen. Alright, so they use that picture from Polo. Okay, do not fear, for I am with you. Do not anxiously look about you, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Surely I will help you. Surely I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. All right, Isaiah 41:10. All right, so let's see some of the comments. Amen, amen. Okay, hear our prayer, Lord. Amen, amen, amen. So that's it. I'm gonna use that prayer as the prayer. So please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you wanna support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that's it.
For me, it's an added member of the family. It's another team player as part of the bigger team. And you know, for all of us, all we want to do is be able to carry out the right engagements, carry out our work, and try and encourage others and the younger generation to be able to see the world in the correct sense, rather than perhaps having a distorted view.